Imagine matching with someone on a dating app. The vibe is great and the conversation is actually going somewhere for once. And then they ask you, what's your credit score? It sounds crazy, right? But asal mein ye bilkul nahi hai. In Western markets, credit score filters on dating apps are already normalized. And in India, matrimonial platforms are going exactly in the same direction. There are parents today asking, Beta, credit score kitna hai? Before they even ask you what college you graduated from. Landlords in Koramangala are running soft credit checks chabi dene se pehle. And top MNCs are pulling your credit report before your final interview. This one 3-digit number is not just quietly deciding who will swipe right on you, ya fir who will rent you a flat, but also whether you drive your dream car and whether your dream of owning a home will happen at 30 or never. And since kisi ne sikhaya nahi how it works, you need to watch this video until the end to know exactly how this credit score is built, what's silently destroying yours, and how to fix it. In the old days, if you needed to borrow money, the money lender in your town already knew you. He knew your family, he knew your reputation, and pata hota tha ki your dad paid his debts on time. But as India has urbanized and banking went digital, that personal knowledge has disappeared. A bank sitting in Mumbai has no idea who you are. वो पड़ोसी को फोन नहीं कर सकते when you walk in asking for a loan. So the financial system built something to replace that lost trust. A single 3-digit number that measures how reliably you handle money, जिसे हम कहते हैं your CIBIL score. It is maintained by credit bureaus, licensed by the RBI, updated every 30 to 45 days, and is a live reflection of your financial behavior. चाहे आप ध्यान दो या ना दो. At its core, it's answering one very simple question. If we lend this person money, will they pull a Vijay Mallya on us? या फिर सच में वापस करेगा? Your answer to that question lives in a number between 300 to 900. And where you fall on that range decides everything. Above 750, you're in the flex zone. 79% of all loans approved in India go to people here. And banks bilkul पीछे पड़े रहते हैं to offer you their lowest rates. Between 700 and 749, you're in the safe zone. You'll get the credit, but not the best terms. Drop below 650 and you enter the ghost zone, where top banks reject you turanti, and whoever does lend to you charges you 18 to 24% interest. Because at that point, they're not lending you money. वो बस bet लगा रहे हैं on you. Most people think a credit score is a simple yes or no for getting a loan. ये बहुत बड़ी गलतफहमी है. It's not just about whether you get the money, it's about how much cheaper you can get it. Quick reminder, if you're enjoying our video so far, remember to like and to subscribe. Consider two 28-year-old college graduates, Rahul and Rohan. Both earn 1.5 lakhs a month. Both want a 60 lakh rupee home loan. But Rahul was disciplined and his credit score is 810. So the banks offer him 8.4% interest. Total interest over 20 years comes to about 64 lakh rupees. Rohan, on the other hand, missed a few payments because he was busy finding himself apne early 20s mein. With a credit score of 640, the banks label him as risky, so they charge him 11%. And his total interest becomes 89 lakhs. Same house, same city, same salary. But Rohan is literally gifting the bank a brand new Hyundai Creta just because he forgot to pay a lazy pay bill for a pizza back in college. And when you want to quit your job and start a business or face a medical emergency, your score is the difference between a manageable 11% bank loan and a 24% debt trap that eats you alive. So, your score आता कहाँ से है and how is it built? Well, your CIBIL score is basically a formula जो 3 pillars पर टिका है. First, payment history at 35%. Do you actually pay your bills on time? When you swipe your credit card today, you get an interest-free window of up to 50 days balance clear करने के लिए. Miss that window and the system notices. Second, credit utilization at 30%. Think of this as a desperation metric. If your card limit is 1 lakh rupees and you are constantly spending 90,000 off it, you don't look rich. बस desperate लगते हो for cash. And finally, credit age and mix, making up the remaining 35%. Basically, this is how long you have been financially adulting. Simple enough on paper, but here is where most people अपना नुकसान कर रहे हैं without even realizing it. First, we have the minimum due trap. When that credit card bill arrives, paying only the minimum feels like a relief. ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है. It leaves 95% of your balance attracting 36 to 42% annual interest rate while your utilization stays dangerously high. Then we have the buy now pay later trap. Every Amazon Pay Later or LazyPay account is reported as a separate personal loan. 8 apps means 8 different loan accounts. And एक भी date miss हो गई तो straight up default. And then there's the ghost problem. If you think you are safe because you have never borrowed a single rupee, you're not. Zero credit history is just as dangerous as a bad one. क्योंकि banks को mysteries पसंद नहीं है. And the fix for all of this is very simple. Step 1. Start with an FD-backed secured credit card. Put 20 to 25,000 rupees in a fixed deposit and get a card against it. और इसको सिर्फ अपने छोटे मोटे expenses like your Netflix subscription or your mobile recharge उस पर use करो. Step number 2. Treat this card like an angry desi dad treats an electricity bill. Due date से 2 दिन पहले ही full payment कर दो. Not the minimum, the full amount. Set it on auto pay ताकि आपको dates याद ना रखना पड़े. Step 3. Audit your phone. Close every buy now pay later app you're not actively using. Keep your overall credit utilization below 30% and अगले 6 to 12 months तक make 0 new credit applications. And please don't apply for a card just because a guy at the mall offered you a free trolley bag. Step 4. Once a year, pull your free credit report from the CIBIL website. बस हर लाइन अच्छे से रीड कर लो और गलतियां ठीक करवाओ. Look, in the end, Rahul and Rohan walked out of the same college with the same degree and the same salary, but one of them is paying 25 lakhs extra for the same house just because of decisions he made at 23 जो उसे पता भी नहीं था रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है. The real flex in 2026 is not the degree on your wall or your designer bag on a 12-month EMI. It's a 780 plus CIBIL score, an untouched 6-month emergency fund, and the absolute power to walk away from a toxic job, a bad deal, or a difficult situation. क्योंकि आप किसी को कुछ owe नहीं करते. So, go check your credit score today. The steps are in the description. And also, don't forget to watch our recent videos. I'll see you next time.